Well, listen, we're talking very warm and dry conditions. I mean,
Yes.
those firefighters just cannot catch a break.
No, they can, and we have been in just a dire position here in the state over the past 2.5 years or so that this drought's been going on. This is a look at the current drought status, and we'll have an update to this coming up tomorrow from the U.S. Drought Monitor. But we have exceptional drought across more than 40% of the state, almost 50% of the state, and the entire state under drought to some extent. So it is certainly a very bad situation across the state of New Mexico. And we've seen this drought monitor map before, but what does this really mean? Well, when you break it down into the numbers, across the Northwest, we are almost 9 inches behind since the drought started back in January of 2011. Northern Mountains about 24 inches behind as far as precip goes. Down to the south, we're about 13.5 inches behind in the southwest, almost 17 inches behind in the southeast, and over the northeast, we're not doing much better here. 23 inches behind here and a little more than 11 inches behind in the Albuquerque metro area. So we are definitely needing some rainfall, and we may get a few more showers this afternoon. Unfortunately, no showers are going to be drought busters throughout the afternoon. Here's a look at Taos webcam in HD, where a few clouds are trying to bubble up, and we'll try to get a few storms going over the northern mountains, but they won't be bringing in significant precip, but they will be bringing some issues as far as fighting the fires with some gusty winds with some of those storms and perhaps a little bit more dry lightning. In the metro, we're looking at mostly sunny skies with a temperature of 79 degrees right now, a variable wind at 6 miles per hour over the northern portion of the state into the 70s and 80s, down to the south, mainly into the 80s here, 87 for both Roswell and Carlsbad, and it is going to be another hot day across the southeast where the triple digits will be reached in a few locations once again. Wind gusts across the northern part of the state certainly not helping things for those fires up in the northern mountains. 24-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Taos and Los Alamos, 37 in Las Vegas and Tucumcari, 38 in Raton, and the northern portion of the state will be continuing to deal with the wind throughout much of the day today. We are looking at mostly sunny skies, but a few more storms will be popping up, very much like the ones that we saw yesterday, but they will be confined mainly to the northern mountains and into the far eastern portion of the state. The rest of the state staying rather hot throughout the afternoon, and into tomorrow we will look at those precip chances start to go down, so we'll be mainly dry with perhaps just a couple of spot storms over the northeast, and it'll continue to be breezy as well. A backdoor cold front will move in toward the middle and latter part of the week. That may bring a little bit more moisture and hopefully bring a little bit more in the way of wetting rain. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the 80s for this afternoon with mostly sunny skies, and we'll stay in the low 80s throughout much of the work week with lots of sunshine. Over the northwest, partly sunny, highs into the 80s. We'll be looking at mostly sunny skies throughout much of the week with highs reaching near 90 degrees by the end of the week. Over the southwest, breezy with winds out of the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour, highs into the 90s. We cool down a little bit through the middle part of the week. We'll be in the low 90s and eventually into the low 80s by the weekend, or the upper 80s rather. Over the southeast, storm chances throughout the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 90s to near 100 degrees. We'll get a break from the storms through Tuesday and Wednesday, and then that front comes through and we'll cool down. We'll be back into the upper 80s for Thursday and Friday. Over the northeast, spot storms possible, winds gusting to 35 miles per hour. Highs into the 80s and 90s. We'll be looking for those storm chances on and off throughout the upcoming work week as temperatures behind that front drop to the mid 70s. Over the northern mountains, storm chances throughout the afternoon, winds out of the southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. A break from the storms tomorrow, and then cooler with another chance of storms as that front pushes through toward the end of the week. Over the east mountains, stray storms possible throughout the afternoon, but better chances toward the end of the week. Over the metro, we could see a stray storm this afternoon as well, but I wouldn't count on it. We'll have better chances as that front comes through, and we'll be looking for those chances coming in Thursday and Friday as temperatures drop back to the mid to upper 80s.
All right, John, thank you for that.